Hi guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. This is a 2023 Volkswagen Golf GTI. Today we'll have a quick look around and I'll do a point of view test drive as well. So leave all the timestamps down below if you want to skip forward. So this is the generation 8 of the Golf model. So this vehicle has been our demonstrator over the past few months. So it's quite dirty, as standard with 18-inch wheels is how it looks like. So at the front we have a full LED headlights. So if you do want to option for the matrix LED headlights, you do need to pay a little bit extra. But we do have also the running lights in between the Volkswagen logo, so it looks very cool at night. Unlike the overseas model, we don't have the fog lights unfortunately. There's no the white sort of dots at the front, so just the black cover. And parking sensors and other things are pretty much standard across the range on all Volkswagen vehicles. And on the front bumper, we do have a GTI logo plus the red trim going across. And on the side, we have the GTI logo. That's obviously the GTI tradition anyway. We do have keyless entry and keyless start from our side as well. The fuel tank is on the right side. In New Zealand, the Volkswagen Golf GTI is priced at $65,000, $990 plus ORC. And if you want to purchase one, make sure you contact us at Adelaide Wheels. We are the authorized dealer for Volkswagen, MG, Kia and Nissan in Auckland, New Zealand. So from the back, we have the LED tail lights plus the new Volkswagen logo and the GTI logo in the middle. So there's no it used to be Golf or GTI on the right. Now you have the GTI logo underneath and two twin exhaust, one on each side. Open the boot. This is how the boot looks like. Again, sorry about the mess. And so yeah, you do get two levels. This is the lower level. Once you open it up, you get the spare wheel, space saver by the way. You can also lift this up and it's nice and flat. So for your little bit extra space, you can take off the cover. You can drop the seats if you need to. It's 40, 20 and 40 split. So very easy to configure. And just a manual drop. There we go. On the passenger side, this is how the rear seats looks like. Feels just as the same spacious compared to last generation. We do have the sporty bucket seats on the GTI model, GTI trim, and a fabric stitchings. And this is the traditional GTI sort of seat trim, so it looks just pretty much very similar across from all the way design from 1990s everything. And we do have aircon control at the back that allows you to the rear passenger to have aircon. And additionally, we do have the armrest in the center. That's very good. So as standard in New Zealand, all the GTI will have this fabric trim with the suede finish on the side. So definitely looks very sporty. Some red plus black stitchings around. So if you do want to option for the leather seats, you are able to do so. And on the passenger, on the driver and passenger side, all the seats will get the manual adjustment. But if you do option for the leather, it will become electric on the driver side. And the leather will also get the heated seats at the front. And here is how the dashboard looks like. So we do have a brand new Volkswagen steering compared to the old generation, plus the full digital display and also the big screen that allows you to have all the music access, reverse camera, all the things. And let's jump in. This is how the interior looks like. So push button is now located in the center. That's obviously a little bit different from the last generation. And this is how the 10.25-inch display looks like. Very cool display. So this allows you to check all the things about your navigation, about your driving information, about your music, everything on this display. And it's changeable as well, so there are different designs you can change and those different color schemes you can change. Because this vehicle is a New Zealand vehicle as standard, we have the 30 color interior ambient light, so you can change the color scheme all the way from red, white, blue and yellow, whatever you like basically. On the right we have a new display for the auto headlights plus fog lights, all the things, and window adjustments and window control. This is very standard with all the Volkswagen vehicles. On the right we have windscreen wiper, on the left we have indicator and steering control to control the display, and these control all your safety technologies. So very easy. Now if you go to the center, so these are the digital screen looks like. We do have the home button that allows us to go up and down to change whatever you like. The ambient lighting thing is very cool. So once you change anything, or your background will automatically change for you. So that's how that looks like. You get the inbuilt navigation, vehicle control for your safety technologies, and the system packages. So this car comes with a lot of features. Underneath, we have quick direct buttons for your assistance, for your driving assistance, climate for the aircon, parking for your automatic parking, parking assist, and the parking sensors, camera, other things. Mode, where you can change your driving mode from comfort, eco to sport to individual, whichever you like. Some direct buttons on the top where you can let swap. Underneath, small storage on the top and a wireless phone charging underneath. We do have 2 USB-C and wireless phone connection for your Bluetooth, and also wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, or wired one, whichever you prefer. Center console, parking brake, electric gear selector. These are shifted by wire these days, so very cool. And handbrake as standard plus auto hold. So yeah, this is how the interior looks like. Alright, first thing we want to check is visibilities. So on the right we have a standard size A-pillar, so the vision that's blocked is very minimal. You can see there's a small gap in between the wind mirror and the A-pillar, so that's quite handy. When you go through a corner, you can definitely see a lot of things. That's a good thing, good design by Volkswagen. The wind mirror itself is medium to small size. I wouldn't say it's large, but it says most of the information. I don't think it will be a problem. That's good. The rear windscreen is on the small size as well, being a small hatchback or medium-sized hatchback. So the glass itself is quite slim, so it's not super wide or anything like that, but it does see the information okay. And if you turn around, the window at the back is very large square, so that's no problem seeing anything at your blind spot on the left. So that's very good. And other things, seating position is very easy. So this one has manual adjustments. It does have a lumbar support. I can find my position very easily. The headrest, there's unfortunately not much headrest support, but you could also get a cushion anyway. The steering column goes up and down, in and out. So yeah, you will definitely have no problem getting your position right when you step in the vehicle. And let's have a look at the climate control. So this is the small annoying thing about the new Volkswagen, unfortunately. So when you want to use the climate control, when you want to use anything, you have to tap the secondary button to be able to go in there. There's no direct button like the last generation. There's maybe some people do complain, but this is something you have to live with, unfortunately. And piano black steering, that's sensitive, and also you can touch them. So I find that it's okay, but some people may not like it. That's to personal taste. And let's get on the road. So all the safety technologies available on this vehicle are standard when you buy a Volkswagen Golf GTI in New Zealand. So with things like heads-up display, which is display of speedo at the front, I'm not sure if the camera can pick up, and a full digital display. And we do have things like adaptive cruise control, the traffic jam assist, and also the lane keep assistance, the lane departure warning, everything, blind spot detection, rear traffic cross alert, and emergency braking if you are in any emergency situation. So yeah, pretty much as standard. We have all the information all you need when you drive on the road in New Zealand, so that's a very good plus side of the thing. Just gonna turn my lumbar support to the right place. And power wise, this vehicle does come with a 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine with 180 kilowatts and also 370 newton meters. So that's a small or big jump from the last generation. And when you actually drive on the road, it feels very responsive. Plus you get the 7-speed automatic gearbox or dual clutch transmission, which is the 7-speed DSG. So it feels very responsive, and there's very minimal hesitation. The turbo lag is very minimal as well. So personally, I'm very happy with the accelerations, the response when pick up and go. Overall on the road right now, we are on a very rough seal. Unfortunately, we're in the countryside of New Zealand, so you do feel the bump. I'm pretty sure you can feel the shakiness on this particular camera. but the vehicle is built to be a sporty car. So and it does give you the offer of it's called the DCC package, which is the adaptive chassis control. So that offers a good amount of suspension support when you want to change the vehicle from normal to eco to sport. You can change that. That allows the vehicle to have a little bit more responsive steering, or a little bit more responsive suspension, or slightly better or softer suspension, depends on your driving condition, everything is like. So I would say even if you're going to use this car for daily drive, you wouldn't complain too much about comfort. Since it's reasonably comfortable, even compared to the last generation, you get very good noise cancellation, and you get good amount, support on the suspension when you go through a small, bump, small change on the road, everything. But when you need that sportiness, this feels very responsive. The steering handle is really sharp, and Volkswagen did really well for the steering turn as well. You don't have to turn all the way to get a correct turn or anything like that. I think, as if I remember correct, from all the way to turning from left, or all the way to turn from left lock to the right lock, you only need to turn about 2 something circles, something like that. I can't explain that in a very sort of formal way, but it's very easy to turn around. If you're going to do a 180-degree U-turn or anything like that, this is going to be very, very easy to turn. This is the advantage of the new chassis, new driving, new handling, everything like that. Hopefully we'll be able to get up to the speed from the next run. And another thing about the screen, it's very sharp, sort of responsive, everything like that. And we do have no problem getting all the information we need on the screen, so that's very good. That's definitely a good thing. And just like that, I'm in comfort mode, by the way. I'm not even in sport mode. The acceleration is very, very easy. And by the way, this is front-wheel drive, so the GTI historically will only offer front-wheel drive. If you do wish to get a little bit more power and you need the four-wheel drive, you will need to go to the higher spec or the premium spec, which is the Golf R. That offers you all the power, the exhaust and all that things, and obviously you'd have to pay a premium cost. And what I'm gonna do, we are gonna change to sport mode just by tapping the mode button that allows you to go into different driving mode. And let's see how the acceleration is. There's no one behind me. I'm gonna slow down to 50, which is not good, but there we go. Whoa, we already braked 100, so yeah, that's very fast. So that speed control is definitely crazy about the transmission responsive, everything like that. That's what you really like about the DSG. And just try again. 80 from 100, there we go. I have to stop. So yeah, it's very, very good, very quick. This is kind of a good combination for you to actually consider something like the size of this vehicle for daily drive, but at the same time you could have a lot of fun in it. And while we're going through a corner, handling, let's test that. Whoa, that's not very nice. Although it's not rear-wheel drive, although it's doesn't, yeah, they never done rear-wheel drive on the Golf GTI, but it's always been a really good car for its handling. And as you can see, it handles very well in this New Zealand country road. We have no problem going around the corner, no problem going anywhere we want. And this is a fine road as well, so we do have that sort of twisty road in New Zealand. And this is what this car is built for. Wow, this is very nice. Alright, now we are slowing down. Let's go through the sort of township side, just to see how everything works in a slow speed. Speaking of that, we will talk about the vehicle information or the vehicle fuel consumption. So we can average somewhere around 8 to 8.5 liter per 100 kilometers on this vehicle. So compared to its performance, I think that's a very reasonable figure. The factory figure is about just over 7 liter or 7.7 liter per 100 k's, depends on your drive. But personally, I think the 8 is more than enough. If you're getting a good amount of performance on this vehicle, I think, yeah, I'm more than happy to take the fuel consumption. In New Zealand, you have to get 95 or 98 for this sort of vehicle, by the way. And when you go a rough seal like this, you hear a lot of noise, the tire noise plus the cabin noise, everything. Wind noise is very minimal, but yeah, the tire itself is a sporty tire, so it's not going to be sort of reduction on the thing. But once you get on this particular seal, you can see the township seal is slightly better than the rural area, so it's not bad at all. I think the noise is okay. There's maybe a tiny bit of improvement from the last generation, nothing huge, but I think, yeah, it's reasonable for me. Whoa, there we go. So yeah, acceleration, there's just no hesitation at all. Whenever you want to get the power, get the pickup, it's always just instant. Once you tap your foot down, it's always instant. It's just to the crazy level of that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I would like to talk about on the point of view drive, just about the driving, just about the acceleration, just about the suspension, the power, the safety technologies. If you're interested in purchasing one of these, please contact us at Epipokoi, which is in Auckland, New Zealand. I'll leave all the information down below in the description. If you're interested in more Volkswagen vehicles or POV test drives, make sure you subscribe and like down below. What I'll do is I'll leave the video running so you can see how the vehicle handles and drives on a sort of around the town or around the highway information, and with no me talking, so I'll cancel the talking after this. So yeah, I will see you next video. Thank you very much for watching.